Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. It has been so long since I last recorded anything, but not only that, it's been a while since I last did a foundation review video for you guys. Like, I haven't reviewed a foundation. Like, I don't know, it's been so long right now. I can't even remember the last time I did one. But I finally have a foundation review for you guys. And the thing is, like, I want to buy this foundation when I was in Korea. And I did find my shade. But unfortunately, I guess I have a popular shade, they were sold out. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to get it there and we didn't have time to go to the store to actually get it because I was already at the airport. So, I finally got my hands on it. I bought it online and I am so excited to try this out for you guys. So before we get started with the review and the details, be sure you are subscribed to my channel, ring that bell so you're notified when I do upload a new video, and don't forget to give us a thumbs up for a HERA foundation review, not just foundation, the HERA foundation review. I barely see a lot of review videos for this foundation, so give a thumbs up for that, and let's get started with the video. So like I said, you guys, I'm so excited to try out the foundation, but not only that, I also have their loose setting powder that I will also be trying out in the video as well. So I'll give some quick details about the two. So the first product we're going to be talking about is the star of the show, and is the HERA Silky Stay Foundation. Now this is a matte foundation with medium coverage, and I did get this off the Global Omori Mall website, and they were selling it for 80 Canadian dollars. So again, this foundation is mattifying, it is a medium coverage, and it does come in 12 shades, and the different tones are warm, neutral, and cool. And what's great about HERA's foundation shades is that it is more catered to the Asian skin tones, or as they would like to call it, the Asian skin fit data, because our skin tones is a little bit more complicated. There's like the yellows, there's olive, there's a lot of color going on with us. So the fact that like there is a foundation dedicated for Asian skin tones, amazing, because we all know like a lot of foundations, even cushion foundations, cater to a very light skin tone, but clearly not all of us are that skin tone. So again, they do have 12 shades, and of course they have from their lightest to what their version of their darker shade is. Again, this is more catered to Asian skin tones, so I still think they can go a little bit darker for like our complexion, but whether or not they're working on it, or if they will work on it in the future, I'm not too sure. But I am happy with the fact that there is a foundation dedicated for our complex complexion. So on the website, the foundation does contain some SPF, so it does have SPF 20. This is a soft, radiant, silky finish, which I definitely do agree. So this also is infused with a fine powder that covers your pore, wrinkle, and imperfections smoothly. I will admit that this is a great buildable coverage. I do have like an acne, a post-acne scar right here, and it actually built up quite well. So I am really impressed by it. I think I could have done a little bit more full coverage there, but I was content with this. So because this is a 24-hour wear, this is a long wear retouch free. So long wear formula keeps makeup without creasing, erasing, or darkening. This is a special fixing technology that builds a fade-resistant wear. It's also weightless, a flexible formula with hyaluronic acid that delivers moisturizing in your skin and make you feel all day comfortable. So when I first applied this, I will admit that it's definitely very lightweight. I did not feel heavy or cakey. I was very concerned about the shade, so I did pick in the shade 23N1, so I wasn't too sure if I should have gone with the neutral shade or the warm shade. But because the foundation does oxidize, it actually matched my skin tone very nicely, so I was really happy with that. And once I applied it, the blendability of the foundation was really good. There is a slight fragrance to it though. It kind of reminds me of like the YSL All Hours foundation a little bit. It does remind me of that kind of a scent. So if you are sensitive to smell, maybe this is not it for you, but it does dissipate after you apply it. So it didn't really bother me too much. So, but again, if you are sensitive to smell, this may not be it for you. And again, because this is a medium coverage, it is quite buildable, and even after the buildability, it does not look cakey and did not feel heavy at all. So I really liked it. So moving on to the powder, I also got the powder on the same website on the Global Omori Mall. This was retail for about $75 Canadian. I'm not too sure about the US conversion, but I did get it for $75. And obviously because it is a loose setting powder, it is supposed to set your makeup. So just taking a look on the website, so this has a soft finish stay, the spherical silicone powder, and fixing powder that keeps the sebum under complete control to help your skin smooth, soft, and matte for longer. This also helps blur, tone up, because there is a pink hue to it, so it helps brighten up the complexion as well. Great touch right there. So on my left side, I did use the HERA loose powder, and on my right side I use my usual powders and my techniques. So on the left side, as you can see, as I'm applying the powder, it blurred instantly as setting powder should. It was very lightweight, it did not feel heavy, I did not notice any scent to it, so which is amazing, and it instantly blurred and mattified. And after setting the rest of my face, it was amazing, lightweight, and it did not feel cakey whatsoever. So my camera died in the middle of talking. Wonderful, right? But let's go fast forward to the first check-in. Alright, so it is 5:40. It's been about almost 5 hours, and I'm looking a little sweaty. But let's take a closer look at how it is. If I can find my mirror. So I've been out in the sun, you guys. Like, this is a hot day. It's like 34 degrees outside. And I've been out in the sun walking to really test out the foundation. So taking a closer look, using my trusted mirror right here. I mean, first of all, the foundation, it's holding up pretty well for the most part. Like, I am looking a little glowy right here, but again, I have been out in the sun for 4 hours, so quite a long time. Don't worry, I'm wearing sunscreen. And then underneath my eyes on the left with the powder, it's actually holding up quite well. My pores around here still holding up. Foundation still holding up as well. On my right side, still looking comparable to the left, so they're both holding up very well, so there's no change there. I do see my pores around here kind of like slowly like kind of peeking through, but nothing alarming. Overall, the appearance for being out in the sun and the heat, you know, feels like 34, 36 degrees outside. Not too bad so far. I think this is holding up quite well, but again, it's only been 4.5 hours, so we'll see later on the day how it is. I'm gonna be walking around square one, see if there's anything around there. Maybe AC will help, you know, cool this down a little bit. But yeah, you guys can see I do have some shine on the forehead, but it could just be a mixture of my sweat too. It's not bad. It's good, pretty good so far. Alright you guys, so right now it is 8:30. I've had this on for about 7 hours right now. Typically, I like to wear my foundation for at least 9+ hours, maybe like 12, 13, because, you know, I go to the office and such. But I feel like because I've been out and about in this humidity, and I was literally outside like walking around Lakeshore, I think I'm good to cut the wear time right now. I'm also home, so I do want to be comfortable. So we're gonna wrap up the video with the final check-in and see what is going on here. Alright, so I obviously zoomed you guys in just to take a closer look on what is happening. And for a 7-hour hot day, because it was like 29, 30 degrees, and it felt like 34 to 36 with the humidity. Like, it was hot. So again, taking a closer look, I feel like the foundation held up very, very well. So you could obviously see there's some shine, some glow around my forehead area, around my nose. So we're gonna dive a little bit deeper into that. So the forehead, you know, again, there is some shine. However, it is still holding up very, very well. I feel like this is like a mixture of like glow, like a little glow and a little bit of my sweat, because again, I've been out in the sun, so I was hot. But the foundation did not break at all. It's still holding up very, very well. So I'm very impressed with that so far. In terms of the nose, you know, I have a bit of highlight there, but it doesn't look like it's overly excessively oily. So I'm even more impressed at the fact that like my T-zone area isn't, you know, producing so much oil. It's actually holding up quite well. So as a reminder, on the left side, I did use the HERA loose setting powder, and the right side was more of my usual routine. So on my left side, I can see like right underneath my eyes, nothing has creased into the fine lines, which is amazing. The under eyes still look really blurred. Around here, like the butterfly area, I can see there is some like oil production happening here, a little bit of glow, especially in around my nose area as well. You guys can see that shine. But because it was a really, really hot day, I was expecting the foundation to basically melt off my face. But I could only see that, you know, there's some oil mix of glow happening, and the foundation still held up very, very well. Yes, there's some shine around here, but considering the fact that I've been outside in the sun and it's like humidex 36, this is not that bad. So So I'm just gonna like pat this a little bit and easily take away the excess shine. So taking a look around like the smile area right here, nothing has settled into the fine line. So it could be a mixture of the foundation and the powder together. I'm not quite too sure, but nothing has settled into that fine line. So usually like around here, there's some foundation breaking normally, but I do not see anything. Like there's no breaking at all whatsoever. Like it is pretty good. And again, smile line is usually like a little bit kind of selling in there. Absolutely none. It is really, really good. On my right side with my usual routine, and you know what? It still worked very well with the foundation. There's a bit of shine here, of course. The same thing like the other side, but not as much shine compared to the left side. But there is some shine peeking through, some glow. And again, after, you know, patting it down, and it is completely gone. The pores still look very blurred. Nothing has settled in, and again, no foundation has cracked at all. It is actually very good. I'm quite impressed by this. So I'm gonna pat a little bit on my forehead as well to take away that shine. So after a few pats, my face looks like I haven't even been out in the sun. I hope you guys noticed a before and after. You know, once I pat everything, you know, taking away some of that excess shine, it looks good as new. Oh my gosh, like I love my makeup today. Oh my goodness. I really love my makeup today. It held up so well despite the humidity, but it held up so well. Again, there is a bit of shine that happened, but overall, I really loved the foundation and the loose setting powder as well. Yes, there was a bit of shine that was produced, a little shine, a bit of glow, but again, I was outside in the sun in 36 degree weather. So it held up very, very well, and nothing was melting, nothing settled to my smile line, despite me being out in the sun. Like everything was so good. My pores still look nice and blurred. I still have like a nice glow to me. Amazing. I really love this foundation. So in conclusion, this foundation is a thumbs up. I definitely approve of this. So anyways, you guys, that's it for today's video. I really love this foundation. If you can get your hands on this, I would highly, highly recommend you do. The only thing is that there is nowhere here in Canada, North America for you to try it, so you just have to hope for the best that like the foundation shade is right for you. But remember, do keep in mind that the shade you pick, it will oxidize. So do keep that in mind. So anyways, you guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I am so sad to take off this makeup right now. Like I'm looking at myself at the viewfinder and I'm actually quite depressed because like it looks so good. But I do want to be comfy and I need to take this off. So I will see you all in the next one. Bye.